it's Jaclyn here from Mummy Moments, and today I'm going to show you how to wax your eyebrows like a professional. I am trained in this and I have done thousands of eyebrows in my day. So I'll show you now what you will need to get started. You will need some hand sanitizer or soap and water, whatever you have handy, some cotton rounds, some tweezers, some wax strips. I usually cut about 6, but I usually don't end up using them all. But some coconut oil, they are organic coconut oil. I use a toner and some baby powder, some wood sticks that I just snap in half. They were actually the size of like a popsicle stick, but I just snap them in half and then in half again. And of course you need your wax. This is a wax warmer. If you see here, it has the temperatures low, medium, high. It's very, very important that you keep your wax between low and medium. You don't want your wax too hot. That is probably the most important tip, is that your wax is heated in between the low and medium setting, because we don't want any burns. I forgot to mention that you also will need a little spoolie, and I'll just quickly show you how your eyebrows should be shaped. You take just any stick, you can use a makeup brush, whatever you want, and you take it from the edge of your nose straight up. And that is where your eyebrow should start. Everything here should stay. Anything that comes out on that side should go, and same on this side, because you don't want your eyebrows too far apart, because if your eyebrows have a big gap right here, it's going to make your eyes look wider apart, and you don't want that. You want your eyebrows to arch the corner. You take this and you just go right to where your the black part of your eye would be, and that is where your arch should be. So it should line up perfectly like that. Also, your eyebrow should end the corner of your nose. I always use my nose as a guide, but anyways, your nose to the corner of your eye, where your eye ends, right here, straight up. This is where your eyebrow should end. My eyebrow's really, really thin there, so I rely on makeup to fill that in. This eyebrow is really, 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 really short. I don't know if you can see, but my eyebrow ends way before it should. My eyebrow is ending like right up there. It just doesn't grow in there. I don't know why, but that's okay, because we have makeup to fix all that. Another thing is, if you are a beginner, and if you are just nervous about doing this for the first time, I highly, highly, highly recommend, I don't think I really need to be at that angle at the moment. Okay. I highly, highly recommend that you get your eyebrows professionally waxed by a professional esthetician. That way you can get your proper shape, and she will know what shape is going to be good for you. And then you can just copy what she has done. See, like I've been doing my eyebrows for so long that they kind of just naturally have their shape. So it's not really much work for me to do it. I have to just clean up down here, and I'll do up top here today for you just to show you, but I don't always do that because I'm pretty low maintenance with that. Like, I'm just like, I don't really care about up there, but a lot of people do. So I'm gonna show you. So the first thing you want to do is take your cotton round, and you're going to want to cleanse the area that you're going to be waxing. I always use toner. This one's from the Body Shop. You can also use anything. You can use whatever facial cleanser you use. Anything that's going to cleanse the area. So you just cleanse the area that you're going to be waxing, and obviously head makeup on, so it's going to remove some of your makeup, but that's okay. And I'm going to wax in here, so I'm going to remove that makeup in there, clean that off, and then cleanse this eyebrow as well. So then your eyebrows are nice and clean. The next thing that you're going to do is take another cotton round and put some baby powder. Ooh.
I got it all over my camera. There.
Okay. So you rub that all in the area where you're gonna wanna wax. And the baby powder is a very important step that a lot of people skip. And don't skip this step because it's going to, not only did you cleanse your skin and you pretty much took off all the dirt and oil, but the baby powder is going to absorb any extra oil that may not have come off with your cleanser. And that's gonna make waxing all that much easier for you. Now you take your little spoolie and brush your hairs up and kind of out of the way. I kind of brush them how I would like, if I was filling them in, how I'd want to have them look. I know my eyebrows are long and I should trim them, but I never trim my eyebrows. I don't know. I find when I trim my eyebrows, they look so weird, but I'll quickly show you like how you could. But what you would do is, like I don't even own the scissors because I never do them. Oh my God, I totally should be trimming my eyebrows. Okay, well you know, you would just do like that and then say that these are my scissors and you go, you just cut them. It's pretty straightforward. You just brush the hair up and then snip, but not too much, obviously. Maybe I should start doing that. I'll have to get scissors and start doing it. My eyebrows are kind of long. Whatever. What you want to do is before you wax your eyebrows, you're going to want to test it, the temperature, just on your wrist like that, to make sure it's not going to be too hot. Because if you burn yourself, you're prone to, second here. I can't multitask. This is my first like how-to video. But okay, so you take your wax and you just rip it off. The temperature was absolutely perfect. But if you put it on your wrist and you automatically feel like, because it's not as sensitive there as it would be on your eyebrow, but if you automatically feel like, oh, like that's hot, turn the wax down because you don't want to burn yourself. If you burn yourself, you're prone to actually tear the skin there, and even when it heals, every time you wax your eyebrow, you're at that much greater risk to actually rip that skin off again. You don't want to burn yourself. That's a big no-no. Some people think the hotter the wax, the better, because the wax gets thinner, and no. But you also don't want your wax too cold either, because that makes it hard to rip off, and it's also, you're at risk of ripping the skin too if it's too, oh my God, what's the word? Too, cold. Cold's the word.
Okay, so let's get started. I've never waxed my eyebrows in a viewfinder before though, guys. I'm kind of scared.
So, I'm getting right up in here, guys. I'm sorry. You want to make sure your eyebrow is relaxed. And you just put the wax where you want to remove. You don't want to be like this when you're doing your eyebrows because you're going to end up with eyebrows like this. You will. I promise you, you will. So relax the eyebrows. Just follow your natural shape. But it's also important not to get too much wax close up into there because you don't want, once you, I'll show you. Once you press down, the wax is going to kind of spread up, and you don't want that to get pushed up into the hair that you want to keep. And you're not supposed to do this. That's another mistake. You just kind of wipe it like that. I always get so scared to rip.
I always hate ripping, but there is the hair. Some people like seeing that, that's why I'm showing it.
And then any spots that you might not have ripped up. Oh, there's still wax there. There we go. You can see that that is looking better. There's a spot there. So there is that one, the bottom done. Another very important rule to do that so many people kind of neglect, and it's very very important, is do not wax where the wax is. If you do like I just did here, and you still have hairs like all in here, like that's just my makeup, that's why it kind of looks funny. I'll touch that up later. But if you put wax on there again, you will burn. I promise you, you will burn. So you do not want to ever reapply wax where the wax has already been applied and ripped off. You're gonna have to tweeze if you have any hairs in there that you don't want. You'll have to tweeze those away because we don't want burns, and I don't want to be blamed for burns. Okay. So I'm gonna do the top of my eyebrow now. So right, what you do here is you brush your hair down because, well, you don't wanna have them brushed up, right? And then you kinda wanna see what you're doing. And I never wax up here, but I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. Because I'm not picky with that, like I don't care. The temperature of the wax is still really good. So again, I have a habit of automatically like, relax your brows. Wax up above. See, that's really, that's really thick there, and that's okay, but you don't want that thick down close to your hair, because that will push down. And what I like to do when I do the top of my brows, I like to like make sure that the hair is not covered by the strip. That way I know that I'm going to be safe, that there's no wax that's going to be, and then there's a little bit of hair there. And if you have sensitive skin, I mean, you're doing a lot, right? So you're gonna get red. I get really red. I'm actually not too bad today for me. Okay, so you just want to brush again, make sure that it's how you want it. It looks good to me. I don't even think I need to tweeze. Oh, maybe there's a little guy right there. So you take your tweezers, you pull the skin a little bit taut, my own hair there, and get out. And you just tweeze the little hairs. Some people are probably like, that's so gross, don't show the hair. I like that stuff though, so I'm gonna show it. Okay, so I just did this brow. So now I'm going to show you how you do the center of your brow. This is what I do. I literally just do the center because I like having thick brows. Hate that. You put your strip on and then you just pull taut. I should mention you should also put pressure afterwards, but I've just been doing it for so long on myself that it doesn't really bother me, so I don't really put pressure on it too much. But if I'm doing someone else, I will always put pressure on them. Oh, there, it's done. Your coconut oil, that's what it looks like there, and you melt it. I personally like coconut oil. And it's going to remove any wax residue that might be left. You can use baby oil, or Sally's has like a wax off oil. All of the waxing products you will need, you can buy at Sally's, and the girls there can help you out like what to get, but definitely get like a wax off type thing if you don't have baby oil or coconut oil. But I find that I find the coconut oil works so good though. And I actually find it helps with the soothing as well. You can use like an aloe vera gel afterwards. I never do anymore since I use the coconut oil, because the coconut oil takes my redness down so fast. I just don't want this video to be like 70,000 minutes long. So I'm going to fill my brows in now. And if you want to see a video on how I fill in my brows, like my brow routine, just let me know and I'll do that for you. So I'll see you in a minute. So there you have it, how I wax my eyebrows at home. I'll quickly show you them filled in and waxed. This is probably maybe 5 minutes after the redness has come down a lot, and I don't have any makeup on the actual redness. I kind of give it a break for a day. I don't know why. That's just what I like to do. Hope this video was helpful to you guys. Until next time.